Hi, I'm Claire from the Kitschy Kitchen, and this is 10-Second Living, where I show you how to do practically anything in 10 seconds or less. And today, I am gonna tell you all about your greens, and I love greens. I love salads. I'm from California. You kind of have to love salads if you're here. And for me, these are the three basic groups. And so once you understand what you're doing with your ingredients, it makes those salads, those side dishes, all of those types of things come together a lot easier. So, to get started, these are the three basic groups: crunchy greens, soft greens, and then bitter greens. Crunchy greens is sort of a catch-all phrase for your romaine, your iceberg lettuce, anything that you bite into and there's like a really nice crunch or snap, that is a crunchy green. Your soft greens are basically arugula, anything you could imagine being in sort of a mixed green salad, that's a soft green. Bitter greens, I have a good example here, which is radicchio, but dandelion greens would also make sense here. Anything that kind of is a little bit tougher, but also has a really strong bitter flavor, that's something that's gonna require a little bit more love. So to start with the crunchy greens, this is something where I like to add fat and salt. So just think of a Caesar salad. Anything that's fatty and oily or has an egg in it or something like that, that's the type of dressing you're gonna wanna use here. So ranch dressing's amazing, bacon is amazing, blue cheese, Caesar dressing, all of those types of things work really well with crunchy green salads. And the other thing you wanna be careful of is the texture. So when you want to make one of these salads, make sure to cut into it right before using it. If you try to cut into it a couple hours before, it's gonna start losing that really wonderful crunchy texture. The sweetness from the greens will also kind of disappear. So you wanna make sure to cut right before and then combine with fat and salt. With your soft greens, it's a little more versatile. You can kind of do whatever you want, but these are a little bit more delicate. So if you're gonna dress them, you make sure to dress them at the very, very last moment. So this is something that I would put with something that has a really nice balance of acids. So vinaigrettes, any sort of light dressings, like a lemon mustard situation, that goes fantastic with your soft greens. And then bitter greens. Bitter greens need a little bit more love, and they do really well with sweetness and fat as well. So this would be something where I could saute my radicchio and finish it with balsamic vinegar and goat cheese, or I could just shave it really thinly and do sort of a slightly sweeter dressing that maybe has pecans or persimmon or something like that in there. So those are sort of the basic notes when it comes to working with your greens and how to deal with them. So I hope this encourages you to eat your greens and to enjoy them, because they are really versatile and super fun to work with. For recipes featuring these ideas, check out my blog, thekitschykitchen.com.